So let me quit. That's just weird. Cause good morning, Florida. I'm on roads today. I'm on a road kick. Half of this country's consumers' monies go towards vehicle. Our roads are shit. Tearing up my vehicle. Then you're dangerous. If you're local and you know where potholes are and you slow down for a pothole, the guy behind you don't know or don't care. He's going because he ain't paying attention. He on his phone, worried about his wife who's cheating, who's 3 cars in front of us, putting on makeup to meet her boyfriend. Weird. Weird. Happy Wednesday. Morning, morning. He's on one today. He's on one today. How are you? Oh man, just gotta let it go. Let it go. Or not. Well then, Wednesday. What you do? What you do, puppy? Pup pup. Like, I don't know to be happy or not. Waited here. What is she looking at? She's looking at something over there. Squirrels flying or something? What we got? Uh-oh. The other nest I see is a little disturbed. Not sure if... Okay, okay. I see Daddy in the nest, so should be good. This strain is raspberry punch indica. Very heavy behind the eyes. Holy. I'm already. Who said that? Who said that? Look at this. Look at this. Let me move my boots. Move the old boots. Whoa. That was way down there. babies. They're practicing today. Must be getting ready for Thursday. Black ash for me. That's just the burn is uneven. I mean, it could be these cones. They're not. They're definitely not quality cones. But they work. I think what that was a stem or something, maybe. Had it looking all janky, burning wrong. But we back. It's puffing. Wonder if y'all can hear that. I enjoy that sound, so it's better than hearing the railroad, and that one's I'm okay with too. Within reason, you know. If you got 5, 6 trains running a day, all hours of the day and night, that's got to get pretty rough. But eventually, I'm sure you would just psychologically block that out. You'd think. You'd think. Like I said, I'm not sure if y'all can hear that. But there it comes. Coming back around for another strafe. 15, 20 seconds. What you doing back there, chonkers? Gotta keep the screen. Mark, morning, brother. Cheers. How are you today? Oh shit, Nightbot's working too. Let's go. It's gonna be a good Wednesday. I can feel it. Get that out of the way. How the hell are you this beautiful Wednesday, huh? What would you call it? Uh, Whammy Bar Wednesday? I'm stupid. You gotta. I'm stupid. It's alright. Put my hat on before I adjust the cat. Oh shit! Put it back on the kitties. Put it back on the kitties. I don't know how loud that is for y'all, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty loud. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You. Why do you smoke? Don't smoke. Oh. Oh. Hold on. It's coming back to me. Nope, I lost it. Alright. Cool. Good peeps. I don't know. You gotta watch that Keith feller, though. Know what I mean, Mary? No, it, it's on the better in the 420 community. It's on the better. I think we're slowly real recognize real. I'm surprised he didn't follow you over here. That's why I mentioned his name. But he might be lurking or something. Keith is Keith. He's kind of like me in that sense. Sometimes Scoop is just doing shit. And I want to run to my phone sometimes when I'm lurking like that in somebody's life and be like, oh, let me go say, I can't finish this. Oh no. Sometimes I put it down. I gotta go say something. I'm late. Delete, hold delete. Okay, I'll say something next time. Next time never happened. My short-term ADD, OCD, FBI, CI just kicks in and it's like, I had one, I think it was your newest one. Or maybe it was your live and it was, no, because the time on it was too short. And it was earlier this morning. So I think it was a post, a video you put up, a song. I remember touching it and I had to run to the bathroom. But my boy was in the front bathroom. So I had to go all the way to the back bathroom. So basically I gotta go to my like watch history and watch and listen to your video again. Because because I didn't hear. Pretty cool looking video though. I like that art style. It's easy to see. I can make it out, if that makes any sense. And it does pretty good with you. Be like, oh yeah, that's Mark. Oh shit, that Mark, man. Just as a comic cartoon kind of style. Watch, he's gonna say, that's exactly what the style is called. Hold on. How'd you know? Let's see if I can correct the lighting here. I'm trusting you not to carry them babies away. Last time I opened the curtains, Mama tripped out, or Grandma, which isn't Mama, again, tripped out and went toting babies off. Like, girl. There we go. A little bit of greenery. Better than your ugly mug. Oh, right. Morning, Calyx. How are you, brother? Last time I saw you, you was throwed. You was an astronaut. Which not in a bad way. I'm just saying. You was ground control to Major Tom. Initiate countdown, engines on. We're overcast here today in beautiful Northwest Florida. It's pretty cool. I love it here because you see I have the majestic oak. Oh, with what do they call it? Resurrection fern. So I got ferns all in my trees. Pretty cool. But if I go 15 minutes north, boom, you're hitting the Spanish moss. 15 minutes south, boom, you're hitting Spanish moss. It's pretty amazing, man. Pretty amazing. That pup had his head out the window like. Arp, arp. Sorry, that lighting, holy. It was like beam. There he is. Enjoy the birds singing. That's why I don't think I could live somewhere where it's like there's a few months where you don't hear anything. We might have a couple days where I won't hear anything. No wildlife. Just be quiet. Spooky quiet. I don't like that. If a bird, some kind of bird ain't singing, should I even be outside? Something's amiss. Gone askew. I think it's an ambush. Insert Snake Plissken's alert sound. Wow. Wow. Well, fine then. Well then. Yeah, I told myself starting the stream, I was like, roads, bro. Roads. If we all said, screw politics and all that book for about 2 months out of the year, just 2 months, roads. Freaking roads. It's one of the most expensive things in your life. Your automobile. Most critical parts of your life. Automobile. They can't even keep it on the road with tires, Jules. You think a bunch of dummies that can't read a stop sign up there flying is cool? Nah, we ain't ready. They wasn't ready. People want this, the people want that. The people are retarded. Saj Guru. He knew. He knows. That's what I'm saying. 2 months out of the year. Roads. Fix the potholes. Put up barricades. Make sure signs are seeable. Make sure every corner you pull up to is you can see far enough up the road where like you're not pulling out in front of a dump truck dying. Because let's face it, like, we need better pathways, if you will. Half of my maintenance on my vehicle is tire and jarring damage, jolts, slams. Oil change is fine. I can oil change, good gas, rotate your tires, little lube inspection here and there. You should be good. Nah. We hit potholes the size of Rhode Island. Yeah, the two things happen there. Material is not what it was, and installation. You know the good roads. They're old, and they got. You don't want to wipe out on those roads. It's a cheese grater. And everywhere there's a problem in that road, it was put there by some guy with a saw or a shovel, or oh shit, a vehicle turned over and that's where their axle dug in, type stuff. But other than that, there ain't no cracks. And it depends on where you live. Like you said, it's constant. Constant. And of course, the material has to change due to like biome, shall we say. What biome are you in? And I'm sure it's just Florida deal with it kind of thing. We're built, everything's built on sand here. You gotta drive pylons so it holds your foundation. It's interesting. Roman roads would be cool. Roman concrete's supposed to be pretty awesome. They got pretty good, well, I say pretty good roads, but for their age and still being there, something was going on. That's like I say, these oak trees. We've got one out by the road over there, and they hate compaction. What do you got to do with the road? Compact the hell out of it. And constant debris. I'd like to see it though. Where we're going, Marty, we don't need roads. Engaging anti-collision safety wear. Everything lines up automatically. HUD display on the windshield. There's no billboards around, but on your windshield you see a digital billboard. Faintly, if you want to. You might have to pay to get these ads off your windshield. Freaking, you pass by your favorite Chinese place.
Mm-hmm.
A little hologram of, for Uncle Yang. Uncle Yang pops up. Oh, hello, my friend. 2 for 1 egg roll today. That'd be insane, but cool at the same time. That bird's mad. This is, who's gonna invest in that though? You know, Musk, or Elon, or Elon. Where you at, brother? I'm not monetized, so you gotta donate directly. If you see an ad, by the way, let me know. sitting here talking about your favorite Chinese restaurant. What you doing? What? Babies are sleeping, weirdo. I ain't trying to show you boogies or anything, you know. They must have saw Mama Kitty running under me. Like, oh, it's a killer. It's a killer. Yeah, man, the tech is there. Um, it's like automobiles. Put enough people in it. People start feeling more comfortable seeing more people in it. Blimps. Would you get in a blimp nowadays? Just imagine like a bunch of dirigibles, blimps, smaller personal air balloons. They'd have the safest crash rating, but the survival rate of the fall is what would get you. Oh, that was a gentle impact. Boing. Dude, we've been making UFOs for a long time. Come on. It's like I saw a video earlier on that. The most credible recorded account for a UFO. Two ladies suffered radiation poisoning, saw a big craft come down with fire propulsion, which says combustion. They're still using some kind of heat source. And helicopters were surrounding it and then guided it away. We've been making UFOs. If something crashed, here's the thing, and it's a probability, I can't count that out. Intergalactic travel is super hard. I'll lay that out there. This ain't hopping in your Cadillac and going to your Kroger 2 states away. Poor guy, you know, poor thing. Gravitational resistance immobilized. Oh crap. Gets sucked into planet Earth, of all places. The odds there. Holy crap. The odds of a non-contingency plan in place on that ship. The odds there, i.e., example, escape pod. So it's more likely in my mind that I think World War II kind of expedited some necessary technology to be mobilized that normally could not be mobilized due to the sheer size and material we have. War. War. Say it politely. And the atrocities of. The atrocities of. And then another video, our railroad system. Oh, it's horrible. Explaining it to foreigners. Oh, it's about 8 hours, 8 hour drive from here. Not bad. What? Wouldn't you take a plane or a train? Our train systems aren't set up like that. Who don't like a good drive? And fly? 8 hours? What? If you fly in 8 hours away, you staying for a hot minute. And you got it like that. Bunch of blimps. That'd be crazy. That'd be pretty crazy. See a wagon train of blimps going across the sky. Oh, they're making a delivery. It's like steampunked out. That'd be trippy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Roads, man. I'm on roads. Let's get back to the topic. Damn it, Scuba. Freaking roads, man. It's interesting. And I get where's the money coming from. But also, at what point, what's the calculation yearly I've been taxed for the road system specifically? What's that equate to with our populace? I'd figure maybe the city of where I'm at, 100 million annually. That's a chunk of change, dude. That's a big chunk of change for one city. Oh, and it's maintaining roads, though. And then the growth. So we got to put a new road in here, dig up part of the old road, because that's where the pipes go. And then that road that was perfectly fine now has a spot dug up and is never the same. Because like you said, material and installers are crap. I worked for a place for a couple months temporarily. Yeah, we randomly did that. Cold pack potholes. Couple Old Robbins was over there fighting. That was interesting. Freaking roads, man. It's almost like tarmac. Airplane tarmac. Put that down. There's that type of concrete system on a road close to us. It's now shut down. It's an old road. It runs along a new road. And it still gets service trucks and 'cause it's new road, old road, railroad. And the new road's good. It's just not that old road. Still there. Proper distance of stress relief. Built good. You think a lot of those service trucks are way heavier than what we drive. And most of them have the rail conversion on it, where they can get up on the rails. Those are heavy. And then we as people, everything's available to us now on the World Wide Web. We see videos of this concrete that just, the water goes right through it, and it's paved on a system that just, it dissipates. Morning, Recycle. Good to see you. Oh yeah. But we see this new tech in paving and concrete material. Take a look at your oldest road systems in your area. Which ones held up the best? Which ones are still there? Why are they still? All that data's there. It's like our road is one of the last to be paved back here. Yeah, good old cobble brick. Good old pavers, man. There's places here in Florida where the streets are pavers and brick. And granted, they're not designed for highway speed, so highway made out of brick is probably, you may have to redesign tires. But man, in the city where, yeah, but it's a nice bumpy, easy to repair, cheap to repair. They got a yard full of pavers just sitting there, seasoning, getting harder. What happens? You go through more saw blades cutting in little corners with brick roads. The brick's getting harder. It's been sitting in the yard so long. Then you pull up bricks, dig, lay new pipe across there, put the material back down. Boom, bang, bada bing. So I'm down with that everywhere in cities. Everywhere you don't need to be speeding. Over 30? Nah. Gotta put down tarmac. Put the tarmac down. What are bridges made of? Sections. Just bury a bunch of bridge sections. Bridge it all. You know how much wildlife that's like? Just random paths under the road. That's too much money, though. That's just too much, right? I'd rather just bitch and moan about the wear and tear on my vehicle. That almost all ratings come from a nice company paved, strategically placed bump patterns. Look, we test our vehicles for 2,000 hours. This is a professional driver on a give me one of your prototypes. Let me stop and go it around town. Bumps, potholes, curbs, people cutting me off. I don't trust our Dodge's brakes. I was halfway on it and it slid. Well, 3 tires slid. One wobbled, which is weird. I just skipped. It was on the heavier side of the car, too. But yeah, just the amount of new construction around here. They come in and they tie into the sewer system, so they got to cut into the road, and then they cold patch it, and they never do it right. Never get it right. That's why I don't mess with electrical work or plumbing. Nope. I'll get it wrong. Or I'll do it right, but the quality's gonna be ass. And not on purpose. I didn't know I was supposed to angle that pipe. My bad. And it's a toss-up. It's like, do I stay good with one area of construction? Just stay good. Quality is, or learn more about another part of it, and then neglect that part of it. And I've seen plumbers mess up. Good plumbers. Nah, I ain't trying to have the bottom 4 feet of somebody's house ripped out. That'd be crazy, man. And then electrical. I just don't want to die. Is the power off? Yep. You lied. Nope. And then people say, scuba roofing's one of the most dangerous jobs. Yeah, if you're, complacency is roofing safety. Awareness. I was not aware one day that we were doing a tin roof removal. The 1x4 slats, and between those slats was aluminum coated insulation. Aluminum touching the bottom of the tin panels made a powder. And that powder was, 10W20. So almost all big people that couldn't stand on a 1x2 couldn't be up there. It about threw scuba off the back of the building. That's when me and the boss looked at each other and we both made the decision. This insulation is coming out. Because it was the perfect thickness that it set on the decking of the roof and went just over that 1x4. Good day, good day. Awareness, complacency. I think there's a place for asphalt, and I don't think it's roads. Parking lot should be asphalt. If you're looking for a long-term road, I'm telling you, tarmac all day, every day. Make the appropriate stress joints. Expansion, contraction. Yeah. You good? What time we at? We about there. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap her up. And go ahead and say, certain types of material on certain pathway avenues or need some revision, for sure. I'm gonna call it there, get me a fresh coffee, pack a cone, get ready for the toke time with the G840. Make sure this puppy ain't tore up some paper towels like she did yesterday. Pet life, am I right? Get my headphones on because StreamYards is like that. And get my boots back on. When you got good boots, they take so much time. Why I gotta lace these up every time? Oh, 'cause it's easy to take off when you unlace them. Y'all have a wonderful Well Then Wednesday. Next time you're driving, walking, check out your sidewalk or road. What's going on there? Who's in charge of this?